Welcome to Mario Kart.
Oh, goodness.
You gotta get blue shells, Brandon.
Blue shells? Blue shell.
shell.
Oh, fuck, no.
Does that mean Brendan's in the lead?
Yeah.
Stef's played Mario
Just
Kart
gotta
with
break
me.
until someone.
Yeah, my sister hates Brandon because we played Mario Kart.
It's the one game I'm actually very good at.
My sister hates him. She asks, "Are you playing Mario Kart? Is Brandon online?" And I go, "No, I'm playing it by myself." She goes, "Good, because I would have slaughtered him. I need to go and slaughter them."
Oh no, I've made an enemy.
You made an enemy with my
Oh
sister.
no.
I don't know anything about this person, but they hate me and I love that.
Because we played Mario Kart one night with Liz.
Hi.
And I think Brandon beat my sister because she played for me, and she was very upset with Brandon because she never loses.
And I don't.
Sometimes you gotta learn these lessons, though.
Yeah.
I just, I say nothing. I just go into a trance and win and don't react.
I think you were laughing because I had you on the phone.
Didn't I get like last
Well, that
place?
was after
Yeah.
she got upset enough.
I think we were playing because Liz had a few drinks because I remember Liz laughing too.
Oh yeah, I was
think I
drunk
was
too.
gone.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, we were drunk.
Man, where was I?
I think it was like one of those nights where Liz spontaneously calls.
Oh. Yeah, that's classic.
Just out of the blue, it's like, what the fuck? Why are they
Yeah.
calling?
Yeah.
I'm here to give.
I mean, if you're friends with Liz for long enough, you just know to keep your phone on you.
Yep.
Just
yep.
call at random
don't know
times. And the thing
when.
is, like, if you don't pick up, I'm over here like, okay, next person.
Yep.
It's not even like, how dare they? This is important. Unless
There was-
I call you like 3 times in a row, and then I'm like, oh man, this is actually
Yeah,
important.
that's usually my signal of, okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm
Yeah.
doing and go answer the phone.
Well, one time Liz texted me in like Discord. Liz was like, "I have an important question," and I go, "What is it, Liz?" I thought it was like a dire thing, and if you eat a mermaid, is it cannibalism?
Oh my god, she called me last week and asked me the same thing while I was on the phone with my
Really?
girlfriend. Yeah, Tiana had this conversation
That's-
with her. That was the first time she interacted with my girlfriend.
Oh my god, I remember this.
Oh man.
And
was
it couldn't
like-
have been the most... That was the best scenario for you to meet her, I honestly...
It was important. It was on my
I feel like
pocket.
that's a good
I thought it was like
It
gonna be
was.
something with like Mad Raccoon, and I'm like, oh, is she asking for like, are they asking for my opinion? And no, it was, if you eat a
No.
mermaid, is it cannibalism?
But is it?
I settled on it isn't. It isn't. Because
I-
I don't think they're human.
I said
It's definitely
I feel like
fucked
we need
up,
to pull
but
this.
it's not
however
cannibalism.
much
Yeah.
of the human part that you eat of the mermaid is cannibalism.
like, is
Yeah.
it the tail or is it the head?
So if you only eat
Yeah.
But
the
it's
waist,
not...
right? so if you
No
only eat
part
to
of
the
it is
waist,
human.
is
Because
it-
it's a mermaid. It's not a human, it's a mermaid. It's a different
Yeah, they have,
species.
like,
It's a whole
gills,
nother
they
thing.
have-
It's like an alien. Like, eating an intelligent alien would be fucked up. But it wouldn't be cannibalism. It'd be something else. It'd be something just as bad. But it's not
So it has to do with the
cannibalism.
level of intelligence.
Yeah,
then.
that's how I.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if the mermaid can think and talk like us,
They're just like sentient.
it's
Beings.
it's as sentient as a human, and it has the upper body part of a human.
But it's
consider
not a human.
But what if it
I-
has the same organs and everything?
I'm
like
going.
us?
I'm going to
I'm
Disney
going
World
on
here.
semantics and the very
Why are you
definition of a
eating mermaid?
word.
Are you out here eating mermaid sushi every
I'm
night?
trying to
Delicious.
justify it. It's delicious, and I need to
Oh my
feel
God.
morally right. In this,
This is the reason why those Nat Geographic people can't find mermaids is because Brandon is
I keep
consuming
eating them.
This is like my first question I asked you guys back at like college, where it was just like, if you slept with a vampire, is that necrophilia? Because
don't-
they are
Yes.
technically dead.
Yeah.
That
but
one's
they're
a-
alive.
yes,
But-
yes, yes.
But isn't immortality something like?
But they died. They don't have a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
a vampire
guess
is
you'd be
technically they're
A dead
technically
person. Yeah, it's necrophilia.
a re-dead or whatever the
So that's why Twilight is so popular.
necrophiliacs.
Cannibalism,
woo.
necrophilia, it's fine.
Anyways, this is Purgatory.
Hello.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh man. I guess we talked about death and stuff.
Talk about sleeping with death, which is something we never talk about.
Yeah. No. Okay. So
We just have to update every episode a question of the week from Liz.
Yeah.
Oh
And like
goodness.
that get like
I
good
have a dictionary
engagement in the
word.
comments.
Put a smiley face if sleeping with a vampire is necrophilia. Put a
Post your thoughts. in the
cool
comments
sunglasses
below.
face if it's not.
yeah, cool. Okay.
What about the
Yeah, we're
mermaid
cool.
then?
I was gonna be like
No.
frowny face.
What emojis for
It's
the mermaid?
cool.
Yeah, there's no negativity.
Put a fork and knife if it's not cannibalism, and put a vomit face if it is
If
cannibalism.
it is cannibalism.
If it is. Yeah, so today's the last episode of Pride.
Woo-woo.
But Pride never ends. Pride never ends. This is just the last episode we're doing.
As long as I'm
It's
alive.
the
it's-
last episode before Wrath.
Before what?
Wrath.
Wrath?
Wrath? Oh,
Wrath
Wrath.
Oh
month.
yeah.
Yes, because the seven deadly sins. That was a good joke. I took me a second.
I thought they said wrath,
like-
and I'm like, what does
Wrath.
wrath have
Yeah, I
to do
was
with
like,
this?
we're bringing
the
wrath
next
on?
month?
We should do guests. That'd be fun.
That would be.
That would be fun.
That would be very fun. It's pink.
I learned to
Oh,
sketch
that
in
makes me
pink.
happy. That makes me so happy. I've been sketching in
Yeah.
pink for a while now, and I'm like, ah.
Aw, I sketched in blue. I feel like a dumbass.
I think everyone's
Ooh.
entitled
I
to their
just
own
sketch.
sketch colors.
Yeah, I just sketch. I'm like, what's my brush? I don't know. I'm just sketching.
Hey, I'm sketching-y.
So this is supposed to be a layout of Ina's backyard and where she has little rendezvous with her female crush that she has. I
For a
struggled.
second, I'm like, oh, she's gonna rob her. It's a love story.
I love the perspective here.
Oh, I
So
don't
winding
do
and
perspective.
fun.
I don't do like those grid stuff.
It's still
just, like,
perspective.
I'm like, I'm just gonna place things wherever. See, like I told you, I
Yeah.
just closed and opened it. But my favorite thing about that I did this prompt with is working with foliage. Even though I know Liz has been saying that foliage is like something they dread doing sometimes, but I was like, I want to get in on this. I want to be on this leaf voyage, and so that's what I did. I put a bunch of foliage in this layout because that's the only good thing I can do in layouts. Yeah, so I'm just going in here making like a little pink willow tree because I don't like green ones.
I don't know if that's just my brain right now, but I think foliage is a funny word.
Foliage?
Yeah.
Well, it's because I could
it
be
just
like
rolls off the
plants.
tongue.
I could just say
Yeah.
plants. I'm trying to sound smart in these things so people are like, why is she here? Yeah, so this whole round is just me going with. I thought this would be faster, but I
You're moving.
yeah,
faster.
I put everything like at 2 minutes because I had 6 hours worth of recording.
Woo. Yeah, there's a lot of detail here, so that makes sense.
And then a lot of the stuff that I did was symmetry tool because I learned
Nice.
that it's okay to use.
Folks, seriously.
This is just me making a bush.
Nice.
I'm just like being mesmerized.
What I try to do in my drawings with my characters is like color code them. So the person on the wall that's leaving, is her color codes are blue and Ina's are red. So I try to mix the two together to show that like they are interested in each other and stuff. But yeah, I struggled a lot with these stairs, and I was like, I want to do a little bit of lighting, light play and stuff in this, because usually when I color I do black. I don't really mess with like light sources and stuff like that. I try to like put a lot of textures in this to give like kind of a feel of the world, and I just like drawing fancy places because that's where I want to be. So
Makes
I
sense.
just like drawing Ina's like backgrounds and sceneries because she's kind of rich. She's living that rich girl life. Material girl.
Material girl.
Another thing I avoided doing was the pathway that's like leads out of the stairs. I was so confused of what I wanted it to look like. So the ending product isn't what the sketched out product is. But when we were talking the other day, I noticed that I didn't draw the pine trees in the back of the fence. So when I upload it, you'll see pine trees and you'll be like, Stef, you didn't do that. But I could assure you that I did. It's me making like a rising sun kind of thing.
How do you use the smudge tool without crashing your entire computer?
It did crash. I had to cut out that part. It crashed a lot. This is me figuring out like the pose that I wanted this person to take, and I was like, we shouldn't put so much detail in it because they're gonna be in the back anyway. But I like drawing people. Here's the plumeria flower from last episode. Yeah, it's like a callback.
Make sure you watch episode 5, folks.
I also dreaded this door. I think I moved Ina a little bit so you don't see how whacked up the perspective is. I like to cheat.
Yeah, that's a big door.
And then I think this is me saying that I wanted a rose bush bed, so I added rocks. This is me figuring out if I want stones, and then doing little grass pits around it.
I like that detail.
I can assure you there's no bugs in it, so you don't have to worry about it.
No bugs! Wow.
That would be a flaw in the Maestro household, and they don't accept flaws. So.
Does that make them villains even more, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Destroying the ecosystem.
I used the navigator!
Yay!
I finally did it!
You all can't see me, but I am doing jazz hands right now.
And there we go.
Nice. Golf clap. Always nice on.
Thank
par.
you.
It's so nice.
I would even say birdie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've never had a birdie in my life.
Alright, we got Liz.
So I am really bad with backgrounds at this current moment in time. I really desperately need to practice them because I'm and so you'll see like I do a sketch and everything, and then I literally just take the sketch and I'm like, nah, and just blocking colors.
Is that a sea creature?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I try to like play around with at least like some fun compositions, so it's not completely boring. But as for my characters, I didn't add like any detail in them, and I wish I like did.
Yeah, because this is about background.
Did you name the monster?
I didn't.
The lizard monster. You didn't? Did you
I?
want to name it live?
I might have. It's probably in my file.
I will name it in my heart.
I don't think I actually named it, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think I did.
I like how you reference back your characters.
Yeah, because I was just like, I need to, like, see them. And this was before I had my second monitor, like, hooked up. Yeah, except for I threw out, like, whole, like, the style. This is a completely different style. I was just like, oh, this, like, realistic-esque style? Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. We're doing, like, a coloring book kind of style.
But that will help highlight your characters more, because then you'll focus on the characters.
Except for I did the characters also in that style. But I did have fun with the bushes. The bushes were fun. Because, you know, more plants.
I love plants. I love designing them and stuff.
They are really fun to design. I just think I was, like, planted out after, like, drawing Beery and then the prop sheets. I was just like, I did that to myself. I do knew did something with the light. I was just like really playing with lighting, I think, with this one. Because I was just like, I don't really know what to do, but I do know I really want to play with lighting. I really like how the sun reflection.
Wow.
The sun reflection makes me happy.
Yeah, okay, hand 100% on that one.
Like, this is where I kind of was just like, I'm going to draw my characters backwards. Normally you start with like the sketch, the line, everything. And then I realized that was a mistake afterwards. It's a very different style than what I normally. And I think that's why I'm just like, I don't really think it looks that nice because it's like a complete different style.
Again, I'm really jealous of your smudge tool action because my poor computer.
Blow up.
Yeah.
It's gonna look at you and it's gonna say, I can self-destruct. And then boom.
Very nice.
I love the tone of this.
Yeah.
They're just like so done with those two's bullshits.
This looks like a storybook cutscene, like in a D&D
I was just
campaign.
thinking of just like...
That's what I mean. Like, you need to write a D&D campaign, like an adult storybook, and then these are the illustrations.
Because I was thinking with this piece was just like, well, how would Beery and Vistra interact? It's like, oh my god, Beery would totally be like, oh, there's this dragon, let's go after it. And Vistra being like, you know, we could, but we probably shouldn't, but like, I'll be on board. And then in the background, Rise over here just like, I hate all of you because I will have to be the one to do whatever combat because you have a strength of 5.
You best believe these characters are just running in headfirst too, and that's the best part. They're like, I've got the power. No, you don't. I've got the power.
Only one person who's got it.
Okay, so now we're on Erin.
It's my turn. Fuck. I am also not a background artist. I'm also not, like, much of a drawer at all. So, you get me messing around with perspective.
Ooh.
What is perspective if it isn't just me going, 2 points? I guess 2 points. That's a thing I learned. I went to art school.
If you look at my YouTube history, it's like how to draw in perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm drawing a bar. Yeah, so yeah, this is me sketching things out. And then after sketching it out, I go in and I'm like, maybe I should actually figure out the point perspective here and not make it look like crap. Yeah, that's the thing. That's yeah, because then then my head exploded a little bit. Like, it took me a second to be like, oh, right, that's not correct. That's better. That's, you know.
You get
and
too
it's
into your
forth
head.
and back and forth. Yeah. It reminds me of high school Erin when I was originally learning this, and oftentimes would call over my teacher and be like, Brother Kevin, is this correct? And he was like, you need to calm down.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's just lines. But yeah, so I'm doing a little mountain style bar, so it has a big window in the back, and then figuring out what is going on. There we go. Lines are hard.
They are. I used a ruler the whole time I was drawing.
Oh, like you put a ruler up to your Cintiq?
Yeah, I put a ruler on my Cintiq. But I have like a flexible ruler, so it's like those bendy ones, not like a really hard one. So it doesn't hurt the screen.
Stones.
I've got a clear one over here. Yeah. I tend to use shift key when I'm doing lines, because then I'll go straighter. But the problem is it's harder to control. You'll see me do it in a second with the floor.
I'm liking the stones.
Because can't the line tool only go like vertical and horizontal?
Yeah.
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 It's just straight lines. It doesn't make a solid line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I go in and I put in some stones. I'm doing some flat coloring as I work, because my brain was all over the place when working on this. If I'm making you motion sick, I apologize. Especially when I'm doing bigger things like this. I flip. Yeah, constantly. I don't know why I decided that, but again, my brain was just that at that point. I was like, I gotta get this done. Gotta get this done. There's a lot of stones. We're doing this. I did pull up like multiple references of different like mountain bars, like mountain pubs. Yeah. That was fun looking through, and then accidentally ending up on the Twin Peaks website.
We are not sponsored by any booby founded restaurant. Yeah, unless they want to come.
Anyways, non-spawn.
Non-spawn. One day we're gonna finally say we're sponsored.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah, so I went with this, a little bit of like a paint splash for the top of the bar.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, that's pretty neat.
It's gonna be like granite vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got some lines going on there. And that's me working that perspective with the shift key. And I was like, you know what? It's wood, so it's going to be random lines anyway.
Yeah.
The floor. If you're questioning the perspective on that wall, I fix it later, I believe.
Oh, I thought it was one of like those zigzaggy wall. Like,
yeah, that goes boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Yeah, my select tool did not want to do what I wanted it to do, so I was like, fuck it.
I'm waiting for like blood to be somewhere from like last night's bar fight.
I wish I did that. The pineapple?
La piña?
The piña. There you go. There's me fixing the wall, because I finally looked at it and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
I want to take one of these rocks off the wall. Take it home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be on the La piña?
There it
La
is.
piña.
Just the cool guy chilling at the bar. Left
I want to
over
give
from the
him
night
sunglasses.
before.
Cute.
So I'm just doing a little simple, like, what's out the window thing going on, which is just mountain, hill, rolling. The hills are alive with the sound of music, you know, types. And
Where's the lady on the
then-
mountain scene?
Right. Should have. That would have been good. Just a little like 2 white blotches in the very distance, and you would have known. You would have
Julia
known.
Andrews, or was that Julie Andrews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that was my little simple bar setup.
I'm gonna take a rock in the pineapple. Brandon's next.
Let's go.
We're gonna learn.
Well, we're gonna learn Toon Boom today. I'm loving this brush too.
Yeah.
It's like very chalky. Yeah.
They gotta retitle it Brandon's brush.
That's right, because a lot of your animations have had these as your borders, right? Like that specific brush.
I think I saw you tweet something about like coloring in like line art, and it was something like a plank of like it was like a bunch of wood, and then it's like colored, and then finalized. It was like damaged wood, and it's like you're attacking me right now.
Boob light.
Boob light.
I have none. There's no boob lights in my house. I think we only have fans in our house. There's a fan in almost every room but mine.
In, out, in, out, in,
Ooh.
out.
If there was a navigator tool in Toon Boom, would you cry?
Oh, look at you compositing. Ah, okay.
I was shocked each time you didn't use it and was like, interesting.
Yeah, when we started, I was like, Toon Boom Brandon. And
Yeah.
no.
Non-spawn. Yeah.
Unless they want to.
I'm up for it.
I love this.
Nice.
I love how extra you went.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Brandon.
How dare you? We're not going to be canceled for our hot takes. No, we're going to be canceled because Brandon traced. Oh, you went in. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I purposely cut off the alcohol side of the bar because I was like, I'm not doing this today.
We're gonna have to hit a bar so that way you can keep getting references. Bar hopping.
And now the bottles.
Come to Atlanta. I have a bar in my house.
Ooh. I have a bar in my house too.
On my
Yeah.
bar is the floor.
Oh, can I guess? Chairs?
A guitar. The chairs. Ah. I think you could have gotten away with that without chairs.
Because I saw you make stools, and I'm like, that was cute, but where are the chairs for me to, like, witness Cleo?
Yeah. Cobweb. Ooh.
Ooh.
We all love to see it.
It's so lovely.
There's those chairs.
Chairs. Man.
I love how you put, like, the little bartending license on the bar.
Yeah, that was nice.
I mean, it makes sense why you didn't color it. It still looks amazing.
Yeah. It looks really
Yeah.
good.
I feel like I could have just done a lot more. Like, I'm not satisfied with
It is what it is. You've turned it in.
I
Let it go.
know.
No.
It's in the canvas portal now.
Yeah, the next background I do, it's gonna level up. It's gonna be from level 1, baby, to... It's about power. We stay hungry, we the power.
Power. All right, we're signing off now. I think it's about time to call it. Call it another successful Purgatory. Okay. Dang.
I'll stop recording now too, but after I say bye-bye.
Hubba boy.
Bye-bye.